Hello, my name is Madeline and my friend Sandra is going to be videotaping. And thank you guys for answering a few questions for us today. So I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves. You can tell me your name, how old are you, and where you're from.
Okay, I'm Mohammed. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I'm 20 years old.
Hello, my name is Danielson. I am 20 years old and I am from Guatemala.
Okay, and when you guys were kids, what did you like to do?
I used to like to ride my bike around the neighborhood.
I remember that I used to play soccer with my friends.
Okay, now I'm going to ask you about the clothes you're wearing. What brands are you guys wearing?
I'm wearing Adidas.
I am wearing Nike's brand, and also Adidas brand.
What do you guys like about these brands and their clothes?
Their quality.
That they are really well known around the world.
Okay. Do you guys know what your clothes are made of?
No.
The jacket that I am wearing, it is made of cotton, and the cap that I am wearing, it is made of polyester.
Okay, and where do you think your clothes were made? In what countries?
Factories in China.
Well, the jacket it was made in China, and the cap it was made in Guatemala.
Okay, and who made them?
I don't have no idea.
Do you guys know anything about child labor, or have you heard of it before?
No.
I think that it's making like children working really hard since a young age.
Okay, yeah, that's basically it. I'm going to give you guys the definition from the United Nations, which says, defines child labor as work for which the child is either too young, work done below the required minimum age, or work which, because of its detrimental nature of conditions, is altogether considered unacceptable for children and is prohibited. Do you think that child labor still exists today?
Maybe.
Yes.
Okay, and there are actually 170 million children working in child labor today, and that is 11% of the world's population of children. And for example, I'm going to show you a video of a young boy who's actually working in child labor.
These children are making t-shirts that will be sold across the world, and some are younger than 14, the legal age for employment in Bangladesh. Muhammad is one of them. He's just 13. He's working in this factory because he has no other choice. Our family has money problems. We owe a lot to market traders. That's why I have to work. If I ever earn a lot of money, I may go back to school. Muhammad works at least 10 hours a day, and he only gets 1 day off a week. Child labor is a major problem in Bangladesh, where 1 in 10 children between the ages of 5 and 14 work. Muhammad's onerous work helps support his family. He's paid a meager monthly wage of 40 euros. I'm sorry for my son. He's not getting educated, so he has no future. That makes me sad, but I see no way out. Much like his mother was, Muhammad has been forced to choose between an education and food.
Alright, what are you guys' reactions about the video? Was there something that surprised you?
Yeah. The age rate in Bangladesh is from 5 to 14 years. That's too young and too sad.
So when that would be like when you were young, you liked to ride your bike and you wouldn't have been able to do that.
Well, I am really surprised because a lot of children, they don't have like a lot of opportunities to go to school.
Okay, if you guys turn around, we have some pictures taped to the whiteboard. So the top row, do you guys recognize all of those brands?
Yes.
Okay, those are popular brands that most of us know, and they still today use child labor. The next row, it begins with a young girl picking cotton, and they use child labor for picking cotton because the children's hands are small, so they don't break the cotton. The next picture in that is the next step in the process where thread is being used to make the clothes. And the last two pictures are of a young boy and a young girl sewing the clothes and getting them ready to be transported to the US or wherever they're sold so we can purchase them. What do you guys think would be a solution to child labor? Did you have any idea?
No.
No.
Okay, so one solution is something called fair trade. And fair trade is purchasing, well, you see the logo, the fair trade logo on products. And when you purchase a fair trade product, although they're going to be a little more expensive, money will be put into a fund, a workers' fund. It is organized by the workers and ran by them, and they get to decide how they'll use that extra money to improve their community, whether it's technology or schools or purchasing essential items that they need to live. And we have some examples of different communities that have used their fair trade funds to make a school, do any of the aforementioned things. And the next photo, the life cycle of a cotton t-shirt, relates to the process that we just talked about in a little more depth. And then the last row we have, beginning with Patagonia. These are brands that pride themselves on being fair trade and paying their workers living wages and supporting their workers and providing them with the money necessary to have a good life. So that is Patagonia, and the other one is Reformation. What do you guys think about these pictures?
For the children, pictures is as tragic to see these small young children working. And for the solutions, I think it's a better way to start looking for companies who use fair trade to purchase from them.
Well, I didn't know that, Nike and Adidas, they have this kind of problems. So I am really disappointed because I am wearing those brands. So I will stop wearing those brands, and I will try to make my own research and try to buy those kind of brands that use trade fair.
Okay, so you guys are both going to educate yourselves further about child labor and strive to purchase from fair trade companies.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you guys so much for your time and for answering these questions.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.